I will be explaining to you how to do the blue sky visioning activity. The blue sky visioning activity will help you to imagine a better world and what you might be passionate about in that world. So to begin with, I suggest that you start by reading the book Through the Cracks. You can find this book on Amazon or you can read it on a YouTube link. As you're reading this book, it talks about Stella and Christopher who have fallen through the cracks and become disengaged in their school. I like to look at this page as I begin to think about my community and how my community impacts what happens to me. Now, your community might be your school, your neighborhood, it might even just be your classroom. And so the next thing you want to think about is what can you do to make your community better? Are there troubles in your community? What to do next is to take a piece of paper and I want you to draw a picture of what your perfect school community would look like. For example, what would your classroom have in it if it was a perfect community for you? What would your neighborhood look like if it was a perfect neighborhood? You could even go as far as your town or even your country. What would it look like if it was a perfect neighborhood? So right now, I would ask you to take some time and draw those pictures. I want you to identify a couple of items in your picture that you could work on to make a change or a difference. For example, if you did a picture of your school classroom and you wanted everyone to get along together, what might you do in your school community or in your classroom community to help stop bullying? And talk with others and come together and find out organizations in your community that address some of the issues that you have identified. So you might have to do some investigation here. And then you're going to, throughout the year that's coming up, you are going to look at some of these pictures and go back to it and see, have I made any progress in this issue? Thank you very much. And please go make a difference in your world.